take him or her on. And I think with the economy doing so well, with all of the things we've done, with the tax cuts, the biggest in the history of our country, tax cuts, with people having a lot more money in their pocket, with their 401ks hitting record numbers, they've never been considered great investors by their wives or by their husbands, whatever it may be, and now they're considered great investments. But the market's hitting almost new highs, and I have all of the records, every single record I have, every single record for the stock market. So I think it's going to be very tough to beat. If you look at African American, if you look at Hispanic or Asian unemployment, we have the best records in history. In the history of unemployment, we have the best records. So I think it's going to be tough for somebody, but you know what? Whoever it is, it makes no difference to me whatsoever.
And I told you, great senators, that if we get elected, if I win my race and we get it just the way we want it, and I think we're going to win it big, I'm looking at the competition. You sort of dream about competition like that, but who knows? Who knows? I got boot edge. I got them all. I got Beto. Beto's falling fast. What the hell happened? Remember about four weeks ago, he said, I was made for this. He was made for it. He was made to fall like a rock. What happened to him? But he's trying to restart his campaign. That generally doesn't work out too well. Political geniuses, when you have to restart your campaign, history has said that that does not work out well, right? History has said that that's trouble. But he's going to restart his campaign. But I'm looking at it. I don't know what the hell happened to Biden. What happened to him? I'm looking, I said, that doesn't look like the guy I knew. What happened to him? And Bernie, you know, Bernie's crazy. Bernie's crazy. But Bernie's got a lot more energy than Biden, so you never know. No, Bernie's got a lot of energy. But it's energy to get rid of your jobs. He's got the opposite energy that you produce. Not good energy. You don't like his energy. But, you know, so it's going to be one of these people. Pocahontas, I think, is probably out. Well, you got some beauties there. 350 million people, and that's the best we can do. I don't think so. Even as Democrats, I could pick better than that. In the first quarter of this year, the economy grew an annual rate of 3.2%, smashing projections. Remember, they thought it would be about 1. First quarter is always the lowest. They thought it would be about 1. And then the day of, they said, but you know, we're doing really well, but maybe it'll be up to 2, maybe 1.5, right, fellas? And then it came out 3.2, and everybody was freaking out except me. I said, you know, we're doing really well. And again, the first quarter is always the weakest. Almost always is the weakest quarter. So 3.2%. Now, when I ran, they were all saying, you can't say 3%. And last year, we hit 3% for the year. And we had 1 month at 4.2%. And frankly, if interest rates would come down a little bit, we'd do it 5%. If I get a little help, need a little help. Got to get my little help there. I'm not going to be a wise guy. I want a little help. Little lower interest rate, a little quantitative easing, just a little bit, we'd hit 5. Unemployment is at its lowest rate in 51 years. African American, Asian American, and Hispanic American unemployment have reached all-time historic lows, never lower in the history of our country. So let's say, right? So let's say I'm on the debate stage and we start talking. And I say, well, you know, we have the lowest rate ever for African American, for Asian, for Hispanic.
America has rarely seen such success. America is winning, and President Trump is making America great again.